Hello there, this is Lee McQueen, and I'm speaking once more on public affairs of the day. And this is again addressing the infamous private, secret, evil email server used by former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton to conceal top secret, confidential, and classified information and her own correspondence from Freedom of Information requests. I visited a website called Common Dreams on the internet. It's commondreams.org. And they have published and released a letter, an open letter to Barack Obama from the Veterans for, let me see, Veteran Intelligence Professionals for Sanity. And so basically, it's a group of U.S. intelligence veterans who are calling on Barack Obama to expedite FBI review of former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton's alleged email security violations. And so the public can also make their assessment. So I'm going to go ahead and speak on that. What they say is that there is no question that Hillary Clinton did break the law. She broke several laws. She violated several executive orders, regardless of her intent. If she didn't mean it, she didn't know, she forgot, she was careless, it was a mistake. Intent doesn't matter. Intent didn't matter for other lower level staff, military staff, intelligence staff, civilians who made even less mistakes that were not deliberate. They were accidents or things that weren't meant or even just suspected, and they were arrested and imprisoned. And so that's the problem here, that there are laws that were broken. There were felonies committed. And rather than facing any kind of justice or punishment like everyone else, Barack Obama is allowing Hillary Clinton to run for the highest office in the land, even after she's proven that she is not fit. She has proven that she cannot handle top secret, classified, confidential, special access program, code worded information. She cannot do it. She's proven that. And she's also proven that she thinks that she's above the law. Let's see. According to this committee, the veterans, Hillary Clinton violated Executive Order 13526 and then also Federal Code 18, Section 793F, the Federal Records Act, and then the Freedom of Information Act. It's not listed in this letter, but there's also possibilities that she violated the Espionage Act too. So multiple felonies from the left to the right, all around. And she has actually admitted to some of this. Some of this she has denied, but she, from her own admission, has admitted to committing these felonies. So I don't know what the question still is. If it came from her own mouth, and it did, she has admitted to committing felonies. And why is she not being punished like Jeffrey Sterling is being punished, like Chelsea Manning is being punished, and like Edward Snowden possibly may be punished? So anyway, there were multiple felonies, including the fact that Hillary Clinton actually instructed her own staff to remove classification designation from this information and then send it to her on her private server. So there was intent, and this has been proven. It's factual, and not only did Hillary Clinton commit this violation, but she also instructed others to commit violations with her. Um, so these emails that were found on her server that she attempted to delete, which is where the violations of the Federal Records Act come in. Um, these emails contain confidential and secret information. They were designated that way. They were marked that way. Also, they contain top secret SAP information, which is Special Access Program information. There were 22 of them. And that information no one was supposed to see without permission. No one at all. Um, and so that was violating Barack Obama's very own 2009 executive order. So Hillary Clinton is breaking not only laws in general, but she's breaking Barack Obama's laws. And it calls into question the hierarchy, Obama's authority, Hillary Clinton's adherence to a top-down uh, structure in which, you obey the laws, one, and then you also obey the chain of command. And she's violated and flaunted Barack Obama's authority. And that's really calling into question our leadership. Hillary Clinton is responsible for tarnishing Barack Obama's leadership and the perception that people have of Barack Obama as a leader. That's what's happening. And he's being warned. The intelligence community is warning Barack Obama of what Hillary Clinton is doing and what she has done and the implications and the repercussions. So Hillary Clinton was a member of the Senate Armed Services Committee. So she knew what security clearances were and are. She knows what confidential information is. She knows what secret and top secret information is. So she had prior knowledge, meaning that she had this knowledge and she disregarded it. So the old, who me, I didn't know, it's not working. It's not working unless she is suffering from some sort of mental disorder and she's got some Alzheimer's or she's, dementia setting in or something. It's either that or she's malicious and spiteful and feels that she's above the law. Either one, it's dangerous to put her in a position to where she could lead this country into disaster. I mean, she's talking about let's start another war. We haven't finished the wars that we're fighting now. They've been going on for Barack Obama's entire administration. We're not done with those. And Hillary Clinton's like, hey, let's start some more. Syria, I don't trust them. I don't like them. Da, da, da. And then, Iran, she's being belligerent. And so she can't handle, what little authority she had at the State Department, but someone thinks it's a good idea to give her the very highest authority to harm people. She's dangerous. She's dangerous. She's calling Donald Trump dangerous, but we have proof that she is. She either cannot handle herself, or she's forgetful, or she's deliberately flouting authority. And either one, we don't want, to be in the presidential seat. We don't need that. Yeah, so Jeffrey Sterling, he's a former CIA case officer who is now serving a 3.5-year sentence on suspicion, not proof, not evidence, not testimony, just suspicion of mishandling confidential classified information. So even at his trial, he wasn't even allowed to testify. There was no evidence presented because there was no evidence to present. There was merely suspicion that he had done something. And the intelligence community does point out that Jeffrey Sterling is African American, and lower on the whole hierarchy than Hillary Clinton. I don't know if that has anything to do with it. But the way that his case was handled and the way that Hillary Clinton's case has been handled and is being handled is vastly different. And the reason why I say, the fact that he's African American doesn't matter so much is the fact that Edward Snowden is not African American, and he's being threatened by the Obama administration and Hillary Clinton, for repercussions for his revelations about community being inflicted on the American public. And then Chelsea Manning, she is not African American, but she is facing time too for her mishandling, we'll say, of confidential information. So the problem is that there's just two sets of laws. One applies to everyone, and then none apply to Hillary Clinton. So everyone's pointing the finger at each other, but the intelligence community, the veteran intelligence professionals for Sanity, who wrote this letter, they're saying that it is Barack Obama where the buck stops. Barack Obama is the one who has to say stop or go. And the fact that nothing's going means that he must have said stop. It is Barack Obama who has to order Loretta Lynch, who has to order James Comey to recommend indictment. And unless and until Barack Obama does that, it's not going to happen. Everyone's looking at James Comey, but James Comey answers to people. He answers to Loretta Lynch. Loretta Lynch answers to Barack Obama. It's with Barack Obama that the buck stops. Barack Obama is the one who is slow walking the investigation and who's all along has been concealing evidence of Hillary Clinton's criminal activity. Barack Obama is where the buck stops. The holdup is Barack Obama. It is not James Comey. It's not Loretta Lynch. It's Barack Obama.